A number of you have been asking how I handle certain types of assignments if I don't penalize for turning things in late. And these are great questions. And first, I'm primarily talking about throughout the semester assignments, things like papers, for example. And you're right, when it comes to certain things like, let's say, presentations in front of the class, there's only so much we can do there because if the presentation dates are near the end of class, if you're too late, you can't actually complete that assignment. In those situations, I try to be as flexible as I can, but within the limits of the course. In my psychopharmacology class, there are actual graded exams that occur on a specific day. When those happen, typically while I can't extend the exam to a different day, what I do is I write the exam for, let's say, 1 hour and then ensure that students have 2 or 3. I also typically make those open book and open note so that the student is not stressing about retaining data points and instead focused on critical thinking. And I've rewritten the exams to accommodate that format and really focus on their train of thought. In other classes, for example, my child and adolescent psychotherapy course, we've replaced some assignments with things like a game of Jeopardy, where the students actually spend many weeks preparing their team for the game and then compete in a friendly game between other colleagues. And there, the assessment is focused much more on their preparation for the game than how they actually score, for example, in Jeopardy itself. Again, the goal is to remove any artificial barriers to learning where the stressor is more about the system in place than the actual learning and material. And as I said in that last video, and as Professor Chesko mentioned, this doesn't work for everyone or in every situation. But the more that we can modify how we approach education to benefit the students and enhance learning instead of adhering to old traditions, I think the better we're all going to be in terms of both the learning and the teaching experience.